see what happened to Mommy.
I'm looking for her, son. Don't. I don't want you to see, Michael.
Let me see what happened to Mommy.
Mommy's fine. She's gonna be okay.
Let me see what happened.
She has to be. Carly.
I'm all right.
No. She's gonna be.
Where's my... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Get back! Get back! Get back!
Let's go. Come on.
Oh, my God.
This is on its way.
Come on.
Carly, how is he?
It doesn't look good, Jason. Do something. Please do something to help him.
We gotta move fast. I need something to stop this.
Come on, somebody! Is he gonna die? Jason, come on, let me help. Do something. Get. Sorry.
Whoa. Where are you going in such a hurry, miss?
Mr. Lansing, are you all right?
Don't I know anything?
John Durant's apartment the other night? Lana James, Newswire. I got scared. I was trying to get out of here as fast as I could.
So you're a freelancer, is that it?
Well, I'm trying to get a job on the Herald.
Well, welcome to Port Charles.
Mr. Lansing, any idea who'd want to kill John Durant? Come on. John, the ambulance is on his way. We're gonna get you to the hospital in no time. Come on. You can't die on me. Come on. John, come on, Dad. Okay.
Who are you?
I'm his daughter.
No. I'm gonna call Sonny and tell him where you are.
Okay,
Go ahead.
thank you.
Go.
Hold right there.
Take him to the station. I'll be right behind you. I'll watch Mr. Alcazar. I want you to make sure the surrounding area is secured. I'm gonna need a statement. Well, I was watching the press conference, heard a shot, ducked for cover. Am I free to go? Can you make it a habit to attend press conferences called by Lansing and a federal prosecutor? I'm a concerned citizen. Law enforcement is a critical issue. Lansing and Durant were gonna announce they were coming after you. They were gonna use all the resources to put a stop to your criminal activities.
Look, I'm a businessman. Everything I do is above reproach.
And you found out about it, didn't you? You want to stop them before they stopped you.
That's a strong accusation, Officer Spencer.
And I think I'm right on the money. Then prove it.
John Durant?
Were you under orders from Sonny Corinthos?
All right. Hey, that's enough. We'll have a statement after the suspect has been booked.
Are you going to question
Come on,
Mr.
bring him this
Corinthos,
way.
too?
All right. What have you got?
Gun was found in his jacket, recently fired. And I'll bet my pension it was used to shoot Durant.
Do you have anything to say? Yeah, just as I thought. All right, put him in interrogation 1. I'll have forensics go over the evidence.
Excuse me, you gotta see. Ow!
Hands on your head. Back away from the girl.
Are you hurt?
Stay away from her, Jason.
She kicked. I think I'm okay.
Come here. Come on.
Ow!
Sit down. You want some water?
Please. Thank you.
You need anything else?
No, I'm okay.
Okay, I'm done.
Get him in interrogation 1 right now.
Hey, get your hands off my client.
He's refusing to cooperate as usual, but this time we've got plenty of evidence to support the charges.
First you try to stop him from helping a pregnant woman, then you assault him? It's 2 lawsuits, Commissioner, and I'm just getting started.
Are you trying to intimidate me, Justice? I don't scare that easily.
I'm warning you, Commissioner. I don't take lightly to my clients being assaulted.
Justice, leave it alone.
Let me handle this, Jason. All right, let me do my job.
I said stay out of it.
I'm trying to help you here, Jason. Why won't you let me?
You're no longer Sonny's lawyer.
Sonny has nothing to do with this. You're the one being accused of attempted murder.
Yeah, well, then I'll get another lawyer, Justice.
I'm the only one who considers you family, Jason. You've been good to me, man. The only reason I'm alive today is because you stood up for me against Sonny. And I want to repay you in kind. You know? Maybe it's time you stop thinking about what's good for Sonny and start thinking about what's
You
good
want to
for
repay me? Just get me out of here.
Can you get him released?
Well, he's asked me to get him out of here. That's a start.
Okay, I'm gonna go sit with him.
No, I don't think that's a good idea. He'd want you to go home.
Yeah, I'm sure he would, but it doesn't mean I'm going to.
Sam, I want you to go home.
Even Justice, you're gonna say that you're starting to get predictable.
Well,
Jason.
you know what? Because it's obvious. You're pregnant. You just got knocked down. You should go home. You should rest.
How am I supposed to rest if I'm worried about you?
I'm fine. Okay, I get arrested all the time.
Yeah, well, I used to get arrested all the time, too, and I acted like it wasn't a big deal, but it didn't mean I enjoyed being handcuffed to a piece of furniture. And then again, I'm probably a little bit more sensitive than you.
Yeah, probably.
Doesn't bother you to be treated like dirt at all, huh?
No, it doesn't.
Okay. Then I guess I'm projecting. Because the most alone I had ever felt is when I had been arrested. And I used to tell myself all the time it was going to be okay. I'd find a way out of it. But somewhere down underneath, I wanted to burst into tears.
Well, don't worry. I'm not going to cry.
Of course. You're not going to cry. I'm just saying that in case there's a little part of you somewhere that does feel alone, I want you to know that I'm here for you.
Got the preliminary forensics on the gun. Jason's prints are all over it.
Anyone else's prints on there?
Oh, it's clean, except for Jason's.
So that means he was set up by professionals.
Or he shot John Durant as charged.
In the middle of a press conference.
He was making a statement, Justice.
Then why didn't Jason try to escape?
You know, Jason's never been known for his judgment.
Have any witnesses come forward? Any eyewitnesses? There were cameras and reporters anywhere. Surely someone must have footage of John Durant being shot by Jason Morgan.
We're screening the footage right now.
So I'll take that as a no. Was there any gunpowder residue on Jason's hands or any of his articles of clothing?
No.
Then don't you think, Commissioner, that you should have somebody trying to find the person who planted the gun in my client's jacket?
Can I ask you something?
Seriously, if I answer, will you go home?
I'm not going home until you're released, so
Sam,
get it out of your head.
no, really.
You're
That could be a
innocent.
while. How do you know I'm innocent?
Because, I don't know. For one thing, you didn't take the gun when you left the
Well,
apartment.
you think that's the only gun
You
that I
don't
have
shoot
access to?
someone in an open crowd, Jason. That's not your work. I mean, I don't know your work that well, but it just seems unprofessional and sloppy.
Sam, actually, it's smart. I mean, if you can conceal the gun somehow, when the shots go off, it's chaos. Everybody's running around. It's hard to figure out who fired the gun, where the shot came from, and the shooter can just walk away
You
in the
didn't walk
confusion.
away. You stayed to help Carly.
Yeah, maybe I panicked.
You don't panic, Jason, and you didn't shoot Durant, so stop trying to make me doubt my instincts. You're supposed to be supporting me here.
I wanted to.
Wanted to? Why are you suddenly talking in the past tense?
Sam, my prints are on the gun. Who knows what's gonna happen?
John Durant sends criminals to jail. Jason's job is to get rid of anyone who might be a threat to Sonny. Now, the opportunity presented itself. Jason took advantage.
Yeah, you run with that theory, and I'll bury you and this department along with it. Now, do you want to discuss this realistically, or should I start filing motions?
Can you tell me what happened? I was watching the news, and they were saying what's going on, but it was very unclear, and I was just wondering.
Carly showed up. Don't ask me why. You know, Durant saw her. I asked her to come up to the podium, and she did, and that was a huge mistake, but I guess she felt like she didn't really have a choice, you know, at the time, and he started talking about how she was his beloved newfound daughter, and Carly was just stuck up there. I mean, I knew that she was furious at the time, but part of her was eating it up, having her father tell the whole world how proud he was of her.
You know what's interesting? You hate him because he's hurting her. I mean, don't get me wrong, John Durant is a threat to everything that matters to you, your business, your freedom. But you want him dead because he's using her. And sooner or later, he's gonna wind up breaking her heart.
Hey, you know you and Carly are alike that way. I mean, you guys act tough. You are tough, but underneath, you're very easy to hurt, and it's just wrong, Sam, to take advantage of that.
Maybe that's why I feel safe with you, because I know you wouldn't.
Mac should be in any second with paperwork. You being released.
I knew it! I knew it. Didn't I tell you?
How'd you manage that?
I pointed out that they had no evidence and threatened a couple lawsuits. But you know, truthfully, I think the only reason he's doing this is because he knows you're gonna run. So stick around, don't go anywhere.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go to the hospital.
Okay.
Can you take Sam home?
Sure.
Excuse me.
What? You said that you would go home if I was released.
Yeah, I did, but it
Well,
was
then
sort
you
of
have to keep your word, right?
Okay. This time.
All right.
Sam. Thank you for staying with me.
You're welcome.
Carly, what's going on?
How could you do it, Jason? How could you shoot my father?
Carly, you're not thinking
You
clearly.
hated him, and you convinced yourself he was a threat, and I need to...
Carly,
Jason, don't touch me. I have a question for you. You convinced yourself he was a threat. Did you convince Sonny too? And when you shot my father, was it on Sonny's orders, or did you act alone?
Let's just say I'm stupid enough to fire a shot at Durant in a crowd of witnesses while TV cameras are rolling, that I'm so dumb that I kept the gun and I let the cops find me holding it in my bare hands. Carly, you were next to Durant when that shot was fired. I thought you'd been hit. I mean, do you really believe for 1 minute that I would have fired that shot? That I would ever risk hitting you, Carly?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jason. I'm just worried that my father's gonna die.
You know, I give you too much credit. I knew you hated John Durant, but I never thought you'd risk shooting him in public. Did you just assume you could get away with that? I mean, what did you think? You could just ditch the gun and then just creep away, or did you not care? Did you not care because the law enforcement in this town is so corrupt or incompetent that you think you can just get away with any crime?
You saved Emily Morgan's life, so I'm gonna actually answer you. I didn't shoot Durant.
And I'm just supposed to believe that?
No powder residue on my hands or my clothes.
You could have worn gloves.
I did not shoot anybody. The shooter left the gun in my pocket. I reached for my cell phone, and that's when I found it.
Are you trying to tell me that you were set up?
That's right. And whoever shot Durant is still out there.
I'm going to personally run the forensics on this case. And I'm going to go over everything as many times as it takes. And if you're telling me the truth, the evidence will prove that. But if you are lying, I will prove that. And I swear to God, I will bury you.
Why don't you back off? I mean, really, what is it with the PCPD? Jason was released from custody, so of course you're gonna try and provoke him, so he's gonna fight back and you can lock him up again.
I'm just looking for the facts.
Yeah, sure you're looking for the facts. Why don't you go tell DA Lansing that Jason is innocent, and if he's harassed by one more cop or doctor, we're suing.
I'll be sure to give him that message.
Are you out of your mind? Can I ask you to go home?
Yeah?
Yeah, and?
You sent me home with justice. It didn't mean I had to stay there.
Okay, do you have a problem with me telling you to rest all the time?
Jason, I'm in perfect health right now.
So you come to a hospital and pick a fight?
Yes, I come to the hospital and pick a fight. I am worried about you. You are the one in trouble, not me.
Sam, I don't know how many times we're gonna have this conversation. But you know, it's kind of cute. I don't need you defending me though, okay?
Then, tell me you've been cleared. Convince me. convince me that the police aren't going to prosecute you for shooting Durant.
The gun, Sam. The cops found me with it in my hand. I have threatened Durant, and he's going to be more than willing to testify to that.
Well, that's still not proof.
No. But you know what? There's a chance that I might get charged with attempted murder. So that's why you need to calm down. You cannot get me out of this. And if you try, you could hurt yourself and you can hurt the baby.
Okay, what are you gonna do?
The only thing I can do. Find out who shot Durant.